Hey there and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be spending the evening together. I have a couple recipes I've been dying to try and I did kind of a fun twist on them, so you definitely have to stick around for that. And then I ordered a bunch of stuff. Slowly it's coming in, so I'm just going to unbox things as they arrive. I wanted to show you guys how the living room's coming along with the new coffee table. I'm loving it. I can't wait to actually paint it. And here are a couple other items that I ordered. Some new chairs, some new side tables, and a new entryway table. I'm also picking up some really cute things from Beachy for spring, which I will do a haul over on my Instagram. But I thought we would unbox all this, and I'm going to share today's sponsor with you, which is Capital One Shopping. I actually use them for all of my purchases you're going to see in like the next 5 or 6 videos, because they are an amazing, simple, and free way to help you save money online. And let me show you how. So all you have to do is add Capital One Shopping to your browser. It's free and it only takes seconds. Capital One Shopping searches for better prices while you are online across thousands of stores like Target, Amazon, Walmart, Apple, all of which I've purchased most of this from Amazon, Target, and Wayfair. So all it does is available coupons are instantly applied to your cart at checkout. Like I just ordered a new Vitamix and you can see immediately it shows me a better price. And I recently ordered some more paint from Beyond Paint, which you guys know I'm absolutely obsessed with. Had I known about Capital One Shopping when I was redoing my kitchen a couple weeks ago, I would have saved up to $30 just like that. If you guys want to join me and many other people who have saved up to $470 million, go to CapitalOneShopping.com/LNicholsen or click the link in the descriptions to add Capital One Shopping to your favorite browser today. And thank you again to Capital One for sponsoring today's video and helping me save tons of money while we redo this house. All new wooden spoons. Oh, these are shorter than I thought. Like, that's really short. I feel like if I'm stirring something, I'm gonna burn myself. There's longer ones in here. I might send these back too. Okay. Well, we'll see. New pasta maker, or pasta machine, rather. I think I told you guys in the past video I broke mine. I am going to be putting in a giant herb garden, and I'm also going to be doing a making my own spices this summer. So I needed to get a mortar and a dehydrator so I can do that. And I don't know what this is. This is one of those pineapple things I saw on TikTok. Or actually, it's not TikTok. I gotta stop saying that. It's on, like, what are they, Reels on Instagram. We eat a lot of pineapple, and I saw that, so I picked that up. And these are probably these are just little things to go into the sink to catch, kind of like a catch-all. Because the sink we have and the disposal sucks. So until we put the new one in, I just needed to get that. Then I got an avocado slicer. Again, saw on stories or whatever. What is it called? Reels. And it just looks so amazeballs. I had to have it. Got that. The other thing I needed to pick up. Did you make yourself at home? Did you do it? Are these refrigerator organizers. I had a bunch at the old house, if you guys remember these. They're better for like smaller things like blueberries and raspberries, so I don't have to put them in the drawers. So I got a bunch of those so I can do a bunch of meal prep. And what else do we have here? Here are some clothes. I'm going to do a Beachy haul on my Instagram, or maybe I'll film it for you guys tomorrow. But then the last thing I have is this pedestal table, which I think is really beautiful. It is 100% the wrong color, so Kelly Clarkson, rude. This is like a beachy white. Again, not sure if they sent me the wrong one or what, but I still like the vibe of it, so we're going to play around with that. If I don't do these tonight, we'll do them tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Hoping it'd only be like, maybe like a little tiny one, but I don't know. We're going to fiddle around with it. I'm going to build the other one. If anything, we can stain these. Hi, ma'ams. It's such a strange place to be sitting. So strange. Yes, it's very strange. Yeah, you are a very strange kitten. So before we finish the living room and enjoy a nice evening in there, I wanted to get dinner started. So tonight I wanted to make something I have never made before. I'm going to be making Chinese egg rolls, General Chow chicken, and fried rice. I have never made any of these, but they are my favorite things to order when we order Chinese food, and I thought how fun it would be to make it at home. Now, the recipe I did follow probably like 4 or 5 for each of these and kind of blended some of them and then added a couple things that I love. So you're definitely going to want to look down in the descriptions because I will have these recipes if you're looking to make exactly how I made them. Our kids love them. My husband says the best egg rolls he's ever had. So to get started, I'm going to start prepping everything we need for the egg rolls, which is just some Napa cabbage and I shredded carrots. You can actually purchase all of this in like a coleslaw mix. I just chose to do it this way. I don't know why, because I like to do things a little more fresh, but you can also find them in a frozen section. Like some of the things we're going to do for the fried rice, you can definitely just use a bag of like frozen carrots and peas. But I'm going to get everything staged up and ready to go. Since I am cooking 3 different meals, this is a 3-course dinner, I wanted to actually get everything prepped so I'm not kind of scrambling. I got this prepped, around 2 or 3 o'clock when I got home and had everything ready to go. Each dish took about 30 minutes to make and it was super simple.
Came to the party. I laughed at the jokes she made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what were you thinking then when you...
To get started, I'm going to make my egg roll filling, which is just a little bit of ground pork. I'm going to be using mostly pork and chicken in this recipe, but you can really trade anything out. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to this. If you want to do just a vegetarian one, you can just add vegetables and just skip pork. So while that is cooking, I'm going to start our rice. I'm just going to be making a cup of rice that we're going to be frying up with a bunch of vegetables. I'm adding ginger and garlic to our egg roll mixture, and we're going to also add some shredded cabbage to that and some corn. You can allow your rice to just simmer while you finish making your egg roll filling.
Now I'm kinda glad you did. 'Cause now you adore me. Adore me.
This was my favorite part of this dish, was adding the sesame oil and some soy sauce. That mixed with the ginger, this smells so good. I wish you guys were in my kitchen and could smell it. The next thing I'm going to do is make a little bit of bacon fat. Now, I don't know if this is traditional or not, but it just sounded a lot better than olive oil. So I just made a little bacon fat. I'm going to be cooking the onions, peas, string beans, and carrots in that. This will be the base to our fried rice. I'm going to be adding 2 chicken eggs. I'm just going to pull the vegetables to the side once they're fully cooked, and then I'm just going to add the eggs right in here. I'm just going to scramble them up, and then we're going to mix them in, and then we'll fry the rice in that delicious bacon fat.
Adore me. Adore me. Little did I know she wanted you alone. I thought she was over you, but I guess I was wrong. I came to the party. I laughed at the jokes she made.
Make sure to add a little more soy sauce. That way you fully submerge that wonderful rice before you finish cooking. The next thing we're going to do while the rice is cooking and getting nice and frazzled, we're going to make our egg rolls. I would use about 2 large spoonfuls of this mixture right in the middle of, these are just egg roll wrappers that I picked up from the store. You want to roll it one corner in, fold in the sides, and then just use a little bit of egg at the very end to seal it, and then we're going to fry these up. This part is super easy, and I have to tell you, the most delicious of all the things we cooked today.
'Cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. She thought she could tear us apart when she kissed your lips. Oh, what a plot twist. 'Cause now you adore me.
So now that the egg rolls are all rolled up and ready, we are going to go ahead and just deep fry them. I'm just going to add some canola oil to this, and then we'll slowly put these in. The best piece of advice I would give you, make sure you have a nice place to set these to absorb some of that oil. While our oil is getting hot, I'm going to chop up these boneless, skinless chicken thighs. This is what I'm going to be using. I like it because it's a little brown meat and white meat, and it's just good. Who doesn't love a good chicken thigh? So we're going to chop these up, and then we're going to actually coat them in a little bit of cornstarch, and we'll be frying those up for our general chicken. Since the oil's hot, I'm going to spend a little bit of time here doing our egg rolls. Never leave these. They will burn very quickly. So just definitely, I've done wontons before, like fried wontons with cream cheese in the middle, and I've worked with this product before, so I definitely would recommend staying close. Keep the heat low and slow is the best way to cook when you're frying anything, and then when they get just a little bit golden, pull them out. You don't want them to get too dark or too burnt, or they won't be as delicious. So once that's done, go ahead and dunk all of your chicken thighs into a little bed of cornstarch. Shake off as much excess as you can, and then we're going to go ahead and cook those up. On a medium heat, we're going to go ahead and cook all of this chicken. If you need to do it in batches, that's fine. Once it's done, you're going to want to set it in a bowl and set it aside. While that's cooking, let's make our General Chow sauce, which is water, soy sauce, rice vinegar, hoisin sauce, sugar, and cornstarch. Get all that mixed up, and we're going to throw that in the pan. After your chicken has been completely cooked, go ahead and transfer it to a bowl. In the same pan, we're going to add some garlic and ginger. I like to use a whisk to kind of get all of that wonderful, yummy flavor off the bottom. And then we're going to pour in our sauce. Let that get thick. The cornstarch will really give this a nice thick consistency, to which we will add our chicken back into. You can add some chilies to this. Since I'm going to feed it to the kids, we decided to keep it non-spicy. Here is how everything turned out. Here's our fried rice with a little bit of scallions on top. And then here is a delicious mountain of egg rolls. I'm going to be using a sweet and sour sauce to dip this with. And then here is how everything turned out. I cannot tell you how delicious this meal was. If you guys are looking to shake things up for dinner, I will put a link in the descriptions down below where you can get all 3 of these recipes, or I will try to actually add them in case you just wanted to see it. Now that dinner's done, let's go ahead and finish the living room. I'm going to build the other table. I didn't get everything done, and I will say one of these chairs, unfortunately, ended up coming out and it was the wrong chair. So we have to send that one back. I'm actually going to go drop that off after I do this voiceover. And then a new one is coming on Sunday, so we'll be able to complete that very small part of this living room. The other exciting news is we did order the chandelier. I have been looking for a chandelier for this house since before we bought it, and I am so excited to say that we finally found one that is so beautiful. I think it's 6 feet by 3 feet is how big it is. So definitely stick around, subscribe if you guys want to see how this all turns out, because things are changing very quickly.
Oh, so cruel. Oh, so cruel.
Before I call it a night, I want to go ahead and get everything kind of put into place that I built. I love this table. Now that it's in its spot, I actually am loving it more and more. It goes really well with the tree in this area. I can't wait to get some decor for it. We're going to quickly build the other one and put that on the other side, wait for the other chair to come, and then tomorrow I will go ahead and build the other pieces of furniture that came. I also have 2 chairs coming for the dining room. Finally, they were on back order forever, so I'm excited to get all those in place, but I kind of wanted to create a vibe in here before I make my tea for the evening and get my block schedule done for the following day. You guys know I've been doing a March reset and it's pretty intense. This is my 2nd day doing it and I'm loving it. I woke up this morning just like so excited to start my day. So if you guys are looking for any motivation, definitely head over to my Instagram. I'm sharing on there every single day what's going on, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, just all the day-to-day stuff if you want to follow along. And then at the end of this month, I will do a total recap of like everything that I did and what worked, what didn't. Again, I've said this in other videos. This is what works for me. I am just sharing it with you in case it's something you're interested in doing research on to see if it is what might work for you. you, but in no way am I like a doctor or know anything about anything. This is just what works for me. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely head over to my Instagram, and I am going to finish my block schedule for the next day, and I will share as much as I can with you guys on Instagram. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to check out Capital One Shopping if you guys want to save money on all of the new decor you're putting into your home this spring. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you soon. Bye.